Many traders search for years just to try to find a profitable trading strategy, which is crazy because there's a ton of profitable trading strategies out here. But the problem is the strategy is only one piece to a trading puzzle. What you're really lacking is not a profitable trading strategy. You're lacking a profitable trading system. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, JD here. So for those of you who don't know, I am a price action teacher and I also create price action trading systems. So I create trading systems, and a lot of people are out here just looking for strategies, but honestly, the strategy is only one piece of the puzzle. Okay. When you're trying to trade, you need a complete system because we all know that there's more than trading than just having a strategy. And to be honest with you, profitable strategies are everywhere. Okay. I know several. I know a gap trading strategy you could use in the Forex. I know a Fibonacci strategy. I know a scalping strategy you can use in futures. You know, we have the sweet spot strategy. Okay. Sweet spot strategy. Let me get that one right. Sweet spot is saving us, right? We have the sweet spot strategy that we're using in binary options and the Forex. Okay. So there's a lot of winning strategies out here. You know, profitable strategies, believe it or not, are, well, let me not over exaggerate. I was about to say a dime a dozen, but that ain't, let me pump the brakes. Let me pump the brakes. I ain't going that far. I'm just trying to say that there are a lot of strategies that win. Okay. But I can hand you a winning strategy and you still could lose, right? I can hand you a winning strategy and you still could be struggling because the strategy is only one piece. You need to have a complete system, a complete trading system to have success. Okay. And so there's two other parts to a good trading system. And those parts are, number one, money management, right? Risk management. You know, it doesn't matter if you know what you should do as far as when to take the trade and what pattern to trade and good signal candles and all that stuff. If you're risking too much, right? And, you know, one little bad streak, which we all have, you wipe your account out, you're still losing. So you need more than the strategy. You need a good, solid money management system, strategy to go along with your trading strategy, right? And then the third part is frequency. Hey, how many trades are we going to take, right? How are we going to stay away from over trading? Okay. Over trading is the killer of most would-be profitable traders. You know, people, I've said this in plenty of videos. It's a common thing. You know, there's people out there who win Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then give it all back Friday. And it's a never ending cycle because you're over trading, because you don't have a cap on your trades. You know, you don't know the frequency of your trades. And so you need a complete system. So a system consists of, again, your strategy, your risk management, and the frequency, how many trades you're going to take. And so we're going to go deeper into that in a minute. Okay. And I'm going to walk you step by step on how to set up a strategy. And we're going to do it with something that's happening today, live as I speak. Okay. I am actually creating a new strategy. Yes. Oh, I messed up. I'm actually creating a new system right now. I'm in the midst of creating a new system right now. I'm in the thickets of it. Okay. And so this is a great video for a great timing. Okay. So, hey, hit that subscribe button for me right now if you haven't done so. If you've just been window watching for 3-4 videos, it's time to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, because we're going to go get into some good stuff today. Okay. So story time, real quick, short story. I'm not going to take forever on this one. All right. So I was just going through the comments, you know, seeing how people have been winning with the sweet spot trade. People have just been telling me they're winning for the first time, you know, thanking me for sharing it, you know, with the trading community. Hey, and I appreciate everybody who's been commenting. I truly, truly, truly do. And so I was just going through the comments, of course, writing back, because you guys know, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I actually write back in my comments because I'm here to serve. Okay. And so, I try to do my best to answer questions. If I don't get to your question, please don't take offense. I'm answering a lot of questions. It takes up a little bit of my day. Okay. So please don't get offended if I haven't responded back, or if I'm short, or you think I gave a short answer. I'm answering a lot of questions. Okay. So please don't be offended. I love you all. All right. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to you quick enough. But I try to get back to everybody in the comments. Okay. So anyway, I'm going through the comments, right? And I'm just looking at how the sweet spot trade is, boom, it's doing it, right? It's doing its thing. And I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? The sweet spot trade is working in the Forex. The sweet spot trade is working in binary options. And I got to thinking, how can I make the sweet spot trade work in futures? Okay. Because here's why. The sweet spot trade is based on price action. Again, I'm a price action teacher. Okay. My overall strategy is always price action, AKA, well, not even AKA, it's actually not known as. My main strategy is that I have the ability to read price charts. Okay. AKA price action. All right. When you have the ability to read a price chart, when you have learned how to read a price chart, then you can go into any market and create a system for that market. All right. We've already proven this in 2 markets. We've went into the binary options market with price action, created a system. We've went into the Forex with price action, created a system. We've done this already. Okay. This is not theory that I'm giving you. We've already proven this out twice. All right. So that's why learning how to read a price chart is everything. This is why I'm a price action teacher. This is why I teach. This is why I do chart lessons every day, to show you guys how to read the price chart. Everything that I've taught on this channel, it comes down to being able to read a price chart. And when you can read a price chart, then you can go into any market and create a trading system for that market. Okay. So I was like, how can we get into futures? Because I learned price action in the futures market. So that's 1 plus already. We already know it works, right? We already know it works in the futures market. So somebody may ask, well, Jay, what happened? Why did you ever leave? Good question. Let me answer that for you. Well, I didn't have enough money. Okay. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough discipline at the time. I was a brand new, well, no, I'm about to tell a lie. Devil use a lie. I don't tell lies. I was about to say I was a brand new trader. I was not a brand new trader because I had been in Forex for years struggling. But when I got into futures, it was when I was introduced to price action. So I was a brand new price action teacher, okay, trader. I was a brand new price action trader when I started futures. I just didn't have the discipline. I'll just be honest. I didn't have the discipline, and I didn't have enough capital to withstand not having the discipline. Okay. And the strategy was, we was going for 1 point. Okay. We was risking 2. All right. I've never liked that risk to reward ratio, first of all. But in the futures market, it's very, I'm not going to say easy. What's the better word to put it? Going for 1 point, which is what they call a scalper's profit in the futures market, it's just doable, right? You really can do it quite often. If you take solid price, if you take second entry loans with great signal candles, higher lows with great signal candles, it is not uncommon to have an 80% win percentage in the futures market as a scalper. Okay. People make a living scalping the E-mini S&P 500. All right. But for me as a new trader, didn't stay on demo long enough, right? Didn't have enough capital. Honestly, I was just losing money. Okay. And so it didn't work out for me that first go round. That's the story. I'm not ashamed about it. Hey, I was learning, right? Things will be different this time. So again, but overall, I'll tell you what, I had some good, I had good days. I didn't have enough capital. Okay. And I didn't like that risk to reward ratio. I just didn't like it. Because hey, you're risking $100 to make 50, right? Minus commission. So gross, right? Gross risk to reward. So back to current times, right? Why do I want to get back into futures? Well, because as I was looking through the comments again and thinking about how we can get into futures, I had a thought. right when I was probably about to exit the futures market the first time, they began offering what's called a micro S&P 500 contract. What that means is that I was trading the E-mini S&P 500, which was worth, every contract was worth $50. Okay. Up or down, win or lose, $50 per 1 point. Well, right when I was leaving, they started to offer a micro S&P 500 contract that's just $5, win or lose, up or down, $5 per contract. Okay. So as I was sitting around thinking the other day, that got me to thinking, like, you know what? If we trade micros in the S&P 500 with the sweet spot trade, now we could actually put our stop where we need to, because it's only $5 a point. And so if we need to risk, let's just say we need to risk 10 points. If we need to risk 10 points, that's only $50, right? So I got to thinking, with the sweet spot trade winning at such a high clip, like for instance, in the Forex, the sweet spot trade is winning at like 82%. In binary options, I kind of don't really know what it is. It's different for everybody, but I mean, to get 60, let's just say 60. We ain't even gonna pump it up. 60 is not uncommon, okay? I got to thinking, just from what I know about the futures market, what I've seen with the sweet spot trade, I was thinking, like, you know, we maybe could actually win in the futures market. This is going, I know how it sounds. We got to prove it out. But I'm thinking we could be winning at 80, 90%. I mean, I know that sounds absurd to you guys. I'm gonna explain how though. Again, I said it's not uncommon to it's kind of easy to scout 1 point in the futures market, right? So what I've been thinking, what I've tested a little bit, is that if we trade the micro S&P 500, we're only risking 5 points. Let's say we need to go 10 points to put our stop where it goes in the sweet spot trade. We put our stop where it goes. Hey, as soon as you're up a couple points, if you lock in 1 point, you may not hit the target. It may come back and knock you out. But when it comes back and knocks you out, that's still a win. Okay. That's still that 1 point, that $5, that goes into the winners column. Okay. And when it hits the target, you know, you make good money, because if I'm risking 10 points, I'm going to be going for 20. I'll tell you that right now. Right. That's going to be part of the strategy. So I'm risking 50 to make 100. That's a lot better. So now I flipped it. Okay. Now it's a 2-to-1 instead of a 1-to-2, which was what I used to do. Right. So I've been thinking about this. So we're going to have a 1-to-2 risk to reward, a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And here's the thing about the micro that I thought about. Now that they offer micro contracts, the small retail trader can get into the game, okay, and trade the major indexes, all right? Because like the broker I'm with, I think the margin requirement is $50. So if you have $50 in the account, you can trade 1 contract. So you can go for that $5 win, right? That's nothing, right? So that means you can actually start trading futures with like $100, $200, $500. You put $1,000 in there, boom. That's kind of like the binary options market. You know, it has that low entry barrier. So now you get the low entry barrier in the futures market too, trading the micros. But like in binary options, where you put up 100 to make 92. You see what I'm saying? With this strategy that I'm about to drop, we're gonna be putting up 50 to make 100. Okay, so right out the gate, I see, all right, the risk to reward ratio is much better, right, than anything we've been doing. Number 2, the win percentage is going to be stupid because, hey, if I get up a point or 2, I'm locking in a point, all right? If it comes back and get me, oh, well, all right? Oh, well, the win percentage is going to be high. Number 3, we already know the price action works in the futures market. That's where I learned price action, all right? So I'm saying all this to say, yes, we're about to get back into the futures market, because now since they offer the micros, it's open to a lot more traders, and we have the sweet spot. Okay. So I know I kind of went off, not a tangent, but some of you may not have cared about all that information, but those people who want to go into futures and win, this one is for you. Okay. Now let's get back to systems. Okay. So I'm gonna look at the 3 pillars you need of a good trading system. And as we do this, I'm gonna show you how I'm going to be connecting this to the futures market, because we're about to get back into futures. And so we're gonna build a futures system. So let's get started and look at those pillars, okay? So got a graph for you. No, not a graph, or got a chart. I guess I can say, nah, not even a chart. I got a picture for you. I don't know. I mean, just can't get it together today. All right. So this image here is the 3 pillars you need to get to profit, right? Most people don't look at it this way. You need the strategy, but this is only one piece, right? It's 3 pillars: strategy, risk, and frequency, right? So I want you to notice something on this strategy leg here. If you have a strategy with a 1-to-1 risk to reward, you need to win at 60% to make money. And I mean, good money. If we just skip to here, if you went in at the 60%, in 12 months, you can make $18,000. Okay. Only risking 1% of your account. So that's pretty good money. Anyway, 60% win rate, right? So what I just proposed is that we're going to have a strategy that's a 2-to-1, not a 1-to-1, a 2-to-1, or a 1-to-2. I may be saying that backwards. Maybe a 1-to-2. Yeah, it's a 1-to-2. I'm going to risk $50 to make 100. So it's a 1-to-2. And what I'm saying is that I think that the win percentage is going to be more closer to 80. Now, what I like to do is take 40 trades at least to figure this out. I do them in blocks of 40. I really want to get over 100. So really 120. So I like to take 3 blocks of 40 trades. And see, and when you're testing, you have to test accordingly too. And what I mean by that is this: like, let's say that your trading strategy is to take second entry longs, right? Well, you need 40 solid second entry longs to know the true percentage of a second entry long, right? You can't take 10 second entry longs, 15 higher lows, 14 breakout trade. You know what I'm saying? You can't mix it up when you're trying to really get a true number of your strategy. That's just a tip. If you're going to test a strategy, test the strategy with the exact same trade. Don't mix and match trades. And if the strategy is a second entry long, take it. If you're going to take all range fades, boom. That's how you actually test. By the way, if you're a brand new trader, here's another tip. Don't try to take too many trades. Focus on one setup, okay? Last year, around this, kind of close to about this time, I did what was called range fade summer. Some of you may remember it. I took nothing but range fade setups all summer, okay? And we made good money. So that's another trading tip I just want to share with everybody. You don't need a whole bunch of setups. You need one. Just like the sweet spot trade is it's kind of one setup. It's like 2 trades. We either taking second entries or lower highs or higher lows, but we're not looking for a whole bunch of different type of trades. Okay. Also, like I said, I did a whole summer range fade summers. I did nothing but take range fades. Okay. So trading becomes much easier when you focus on something. So, I mean, when I first got started in futures and price action, the focus was second entry longs. The teacher was like, look, don't do nothing but try to get good at taking second entry longs. And then you'll start to see the other patterns. And as you get better, you can take the other entries. But at the beginning, nothing but second entry longs. Okay. So that's just something I want to share with everybody. All right. Now, I'm proposing that we're going to see a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio on futures. Okay. And I'm going to do probably 3 rounds of 40 trades to get a good number to see what the win percentage really is. And I am truly expecting it to be over 80. I'm just saying, I'm expecting it to be over 80, right? Now, the next thing you need to factor is your risk. And this is where people fall short. So how much are you going to risk, right? What is a good risk for your account size? I like to be at 1%. Okay. Especially if you're new, I suggest to be at 1%. Now if you have some experience and the market, 2%, 3%, That's aggressive, but hey, if you got the experience to do it, fine. If you're brand new, do 1% or less. Do a 0.5%. Because here's the thing, man, trading is not about getting rich quick. It's not. And when you try to do it, you're only going to lose money. Okay. Don't try to get rich overnight. All right. Just try to learn the craft, learn how to trade. You know, I made that mistake in futures the first time, you know, because guess what? I didn't have enough money to be trading the E-mini, but at the time I could have dropped down. I could have dropped down to the micros then, but I didn't because that $5 wasn't appealing to me. I'm like, $5, man, I'm making 50 a pop up here. What's this $5? But if I had to drop down to the E-mini, I would have done better. I would have given myself time to get better, to get the craft up, you know, and then I could have jumped back up to E-minis when I was ready. So don't rush it. Okay. Listen, don't rush it. Just learn how to read a price chart, learn your setups that you want to take, and take the time to master them. And if you're trading at 1% or less, you're going to give yourself enough time, you know, to master it. So that's where risk comes in. How much are you going to risk per trade? My advice, if you're brand new, 1% or less. On this trade that we're going to be doing, I think I'm going to be at, let me see, let me do some math real quick. I hadn't looked into this. Okay. I'm going to be a little heavy. I'll be honest. I'm going to be at about 5%. But that's for me to do because I know what I'm doing, okay? And the reason I'm gonna be at 5% though is because again, I'm gonna be getting into profit real quick, okay? And you know, for my testing purposes, I'm okay losing the amount of money I'm risking, and that's the biggie, right? So I'm gonna be risking $50, okay? I'm okay with losing that, all right? In binary options market, I'll be risking 110. So I know my comfort level. You know what I'm saying? My comfort level for my account size is you know, $50, you know, to go out here and test this futures market and see if we got something shaking. I could do that. You know, I'm okay with that. You know, so I understand I'm testing. When I deposited the money, I knew I was okay with losing it. The day I deposited, I said, all right, I'm okay with losing this money, because here's the thing, when I test the system, when I'm trying to create a system, and this is kind of, again, just for me, I'm not telling nobody to do it this way. I like to be in the real markets. I don't test and demo because I need to see how the strategy is going. I need to see how I'm going to run the strategy in the live markets. Okay, because you can run a strategy and demo. It's all hunky dory when you ain't got no skin in the game, when you know it ain't real money on the line. But I like to know how I'm going to react in the real market. So when I made a deposit to my broker to test this out, I was okay with losing that amount of money, the whole thing, not just a piece of it. I put what I was okay with losing in there. Okay. And you actually should go about it that way. Do not trade with money you can't lose, right? Do not trade with your credit card money. All right. Do not trade with money you're gonna have to make payment on later. Okay. Just another tip. I mean, we say this all the time and people still just trade with money that they can't lose. And it makes you a bad trader. Right? It actually makes you a bad trader when you trade with money you can't lose, because you too uptight, right? You too, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for perfection, you know, or you're too scared to pull the trigger, you know, or it causes problems when you're not okay with losing. You actually have to learn how to lose too in this game, because losing is a part of the game. You're not always going to be in the profit side of things. Sometimes you're going to be on the loss side. It's a P and L. Sometimes you're going to be on the loss side of things, and you have to be okay with losing, okay? So only trade with what you are okay with losing, okay? So in my case, for this new futures endeavor, I'm good with using $50 a trade. I'm all right with that, especially if I'm going for 100, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't had those type of ratios in a long time, so I'm good with that. So that would be my risk on this situation. So we got a 1 to 2, I'm okay with 50 bucks a trade. All right, not a frequency. How many trades are you gonna take a day? This is not gonna really be an issue in the market, because first of all, to wait for the sweet spot trade, you're only gonna get so many setups. Now, the thing about futures though is that you're gonna see a whole bunch of price action just setups though. So I'm not always gonna be just waiting for a sweet spot trade. I understand how to read a price chart, so I'm going to trade price action. But yet and still, the futures market, if you don't know, is only open from 9:30 to about 4. That's Eastern Standard Time. It's actually on the Central Standard Time because it's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, something like that. So it's actually Central Time. So that would be actually my 9:30 is there 8:30. So it's kind of open Central Time, 8:30 to probably 3:30, which is 4:30 my time. But so, and it's only Monday through Friday. Okay. So in futures, the trading day is, we got a Monday through Friday situation going on. Basically you're looking at a 9-to-5 job. But many times I've noticed that once the S&P starts rolling, it kind of rolls in the same direction most of the day, unless it's in a range. So I'm thinking I'm only going to take 1 or 2 trades a day. This is kind of going to be slow, boring trading, which is the best type of trading. Okay. I see it's in my sweet spot. I'm putting my stop where it go. I'm putting my target where it go, and I'm going on about my day. All right, I'll come back later, see if I won. That's kind of gonna be how it works a lot of times, especially once I'm out of harm's way and I'm locked in a point. Oh yeah, I'm going to do something else. Right? I'm not gonna have to stay glued to this strategy. So on frequency, I'm not really worried about over trading. I'm just not. I would be shocked if I take more than 5 trades a day, which it could take me longer, with that being the case, to get my 40 trades in, really to get my 120 trades in. I'm probably going to definitely be testing all through May. Probably, more than likely, I'm going to be trading all through May just to try to get enough trades in. But I've taken 3 trades so far. I'm 3-0. Here's the thing. If I get up to like 25-0 or something ridiculous, I don't think I'm going to have to, what I'm saying? The 40 trades will be obsolete. Right? I mean, you guys may think I'm crazy to say, hey, no, I'm just saying, I'm just telling you from my prior futures experience, winning 20 trades in a row with a price action strategy is doable. And with what we do with the sweet spot trade, is doable. I know I'm talking big talk right now, but I'm just saying, I just know it's doable. But let me show you something, because I missed something that I want to show, another graph that I wanted to actually talk about when it comes to your risk to reward ratio and why this opportunity is great for us. So going back to my 1-to-2 example, I found this the other day. The power of a 1-to-2 risk to reward. Yeah, so I was saying it wrong earlier. It's not 2-to-1. It's 1-to-2. Okay. 2-to-1 is what I used to be doing, which was sucky. Okay, so the power of a 1-to-2 risk to reward. Just look at something. Accuracy. So if you can just win at 40%, you will be in profit about 2%. Think about that, people. Think about that. Here's the power of a 1-to-2 risk to reward. If you can win at 50%, that's plus 5%. If you can win at 60%, that's plus 8%. So this post is saying, hence prove you don't need a 90% accurate strategy to succeed in trading. So this is very true, right? The numbers tell the truth. The numbers bear it out for us right here. But here's what I'm saying. You don't need a 90%. But I believe the sweet spot trade in the futures market, in the micro S&P 500 futures market, is going to get us a 80+% win percentage. If any of you have been trading the sweet spot trade, you already know it's beast, right? You already know it's beast. So I'm saying it's probably going to be able to get us 80-90%. Okay. So we have now we got our strategy. So the strategy, right? The strategy in our case is price action trading. Let me pull something up for you guys here. Okay. This is my chart. This is my chart from the other day, trading the micro S&P 500. Okay, I just want you guys to see something, because some people may not believe that price action works everywhere. Right? So our strategy. So let's go into the 3 pillars, right, of building a system. Okay, our strategy is price action trading. My strategy is always price action trading. I just want you to see something. You can't see. Look at this run up, right? And this is gonna sound familiar to people who are familiar with my channel. Trend up, trend break, retest to new high. All right. Then we got a trend down, trend break, retest to new low. Okay. Now, if we had to put a fib on this, the sweet spot is probably right around in this area. Okay. So what are we looking for? We're looking for another leg like this to push up. Okay. And what do we get? Let me make this bigger so you can see it, so I can show you how price action works everywhere. All right. Here's a low, push up, higher low. What is this? A beautiful signal candle, pushing higher. I mean, does this look familiar to anybody else but me? So it takes off. Once this candle is up here, this is what I mean when I say you can get out of risk real easy in the futures market. Okay, so 1 point. So we would have entered at 51.18. 1 point is 51.19, which, let me show you where it's at. Let me show you where it's at so you can see how much money we finna make. 51.19 is right here. Okay, so when prices got right there, you can go to break even, or you can wait for it to get to, let's say you wait for it to get to 51.20, which is right there. Then you could lock in a point. Is anybody saying that? We didn't go nowhere. That's nowhere. So this is what I mean when I say you can get out of risk very easy. So if your stop was way not back here somewhere, you could have got out of risk real easy. And even though it comes back and got me here, that was a win. Yeah, it came back and got me, but that was a win. Okay. But then when we pull back, we got another low, push up, higher low right here, I got in again. All right. And this time I caught the run. You see what I'm saying? I got in right here at 51.17, and this puppy ran up. It actually would have hit my target, but I locked in right here. If I'd have stayed back, it would have kept going. So the strategy is going to be price action like always. This is a low, push up, higher low, great entry. This is a low, push up, higher low, beautiful signal candle, broke higher than everything to the left, great entry. Price action, man. People, price action. People, price action. People, I don't know. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, price action trading, it just absolutely positively works, and it works everywhere. I mean, this is just, I don't know what to say other than I don't know if I can prove it any more than I proved it. But hey, my students understand, right? I guess that's all I can say. People who are in my swing trading titans community, they understand. I mean, price action is everywhere. I've shown it to you guys on this channel in the Forex. I've shown it to you guys on this channel in the bartering options market. Now we're going to see it in the futures market. Okay. Price action is king. Second entries, higher lows. This is a 21 EMA. You guys, hey, this is the same old 21 EMA. And notice I have nothing else on the chart. No indicators. I got a couple horizontal lines because I thought we may have been in a range here. And I got the 21 EMA. We're keeping it so simple as we always do. Okay. And that's all to it. All right. That's all to it. So our strategy is going to be price action trading, as it always is. All right. Our risk to reward, I already told you, I'm basically going to be risking 10 points to go for 20. Okay. So I'm going to be risking like $50 to try to make 100. That's our risk to reward. And as far as trades, we're going to have, frequency, I don't know yet, but my guess is I'm not going to be taking more than 5 trades a day. That's probably pretty high on the high side. So I don't know yet on the trade frequency, but it's not going to be that much, because I'm probably not going to trade the other. There's others you could trade. You could trade the Bitcoin micro. You could trade the NASDAQ, the Russell, the Dow. There's other ones too. I just have always liked the S&P. And of course, I'm still doing Forex. I'm still doing binary. So, you know, I don't want to be glued to any of them too long. You know, I like to trade the binary options for maybe an hour a day. And so that's it, you know. But I want to say this. Okay, I would like to say this for those people who I don't want anybody to say he should have warned us. All right, I gotta say this. My course is the course that keeps on giving. All right, when I complete the training for this, of course, I'm going to add this to the course. Okay, so my course is the course that keeps on giving. But I have to say this. The course has always been $4.99. So when it started off as just showing binary option strategy, it was worth the $4.99. All right. Then I added a Forex strategy to the course, and everybody who was already believed in me, took a chance on me, I greatly appreciate you. I always love you. Okay. Those people just gained a whole new course, you know, because they were grandfathered in. You know, it's the course that keeps on giving, right? I'm going to add this future strategy to the course, all right? Hence, making the course 3 times more valuable. I say that to say this. I can't say the price is going to always be $4.99. I can't say the price is always going to be $4.99. Some people feel like $4.99 is too high. $4.99 was a steal when the course only had the binary option strategy. Now it has the Forex strategy. In about a month, it's going to have a future strategy. When I have the only course on the planet that has a profitable system for binary options, Forex, and the futures market, all I'm saying is get grandfathered in. Okay, get grandfathered in. I think this is fair warning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying what I'm gonna do. I don't know. What I do know is when I have the only course on the planet with a profitable strategy for 3 different markets, I don't know what the price is gonna be. That's all. Fair warning. Okay, but hey, I appreciate you guys staying. I hope that you see that you need to put together a whole system. Okay, so finding a strategy is not the only piece. You need a strategy, right? I suggest price action trading, the ability to read a price chart, all right? You need to know how much you're gonna risk, right? You need to know how many trades you're gonna take so you don't over trade, all right? So you don't risk too much, okay? So with that, I'm gonna show you a little piece of a trade, right? We kind of already did a chart lesson when I just showed you that chart a minute ago. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of a live trade that I was in. Okay, so you can see how the futures market moves a little bit, all right? But we are headed to the futures market, people. I am very excited. I hope you're excited. The training is coming. The videos is coming, all right? So this is a great time to get on board with your boy, all right? And it's a great time to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time here. I'm trying to tell you, you made it to the right place at the right time. We're doing the right things. Yahuwah is pouring more inspiration into us, showing us more ways to beat the markets, showing us more ways to increase on the sudden. And I couldn't be more happy that you are here for the ride. You can take it with us. Hey, and the comments, guys, man, let me say this for everybody who participated in my book launch, man, I appreciate you. Everybody who was on my review team, who read the book, you know, took the time to read the book, and then wrote just the best reviews ever. My publisher was like, you got some awesome reviews. Okay, I really appreciate you guys. And if you don't know, we did become a #1 bestseller on Amazon in 5 different categories. Okay, where's the book? I mean, some of you don't even know I got a book out here. Yes, we did it. We did it. And so I want to thank you guys A lot of you guys helped me out. But yes, this book, Increase on the Sudden Swing Trading the Forex, was a #1 bestseller on Amazon in 5 different categories, and like online trading and technical analysis and some of like short business, short reads. It was 5 different categories. We hit #1, and I want to say thank you to everybody who was on my review team, everybody who bought the book, right? Hey, I thank you guys. And so you can get the book, you know, from my website. Go to my website if you want the digital version, and then you can get if you want the paperback, you know what I'm saying, like this, I feel you. You can get that on Amazon. But hey, I appreciate everybody who helped make the launch a success. And so we did have a successful launch, and that's just another blessing. You know, God is just blessing, and I'm thankful that I could share with you guys, and I'm thankful that I had you guys to support me. You know what I'm saying? Because many of you jumped right on the book, and thank you. All right, I would like to say thank you. I thank you for your support. You know, I see many people say, you know, in the comments, you know, you guys are thanking me for giving. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm thanking you for the support. You know what I mean? We got a good thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a good thing going on. God gives me something, I don't mind sharing it. You know, I don't mind answering questions. And then when the time came when I needed you guys help on this book, y'all was there for me, man. Thank you. All right, this is a great community. This is a great channel. I love you, man. I got some great subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I always appreciate all the encouragement. It's great, man. It's gonna be this year is gonna be fire. And what we finna do with futures, whew, man, it's almost overwhelming. It's like, man, we overflow, right? Overflow. It's just overflow. We about to just overflow and give and everybody, and just increase on the sudden together. I'm looking for everybody. I'm looking for those testimonies to keep coming in. I mean, somebody wrote me the other day, said I literally put food on his family's table. I mean, what a statement. What a statement. I mean, I praise Yahuwah for that one. I mean, my life means something. For somebody to say that to me, I mean, man, you giving me purpose, bro. I appreciate that comment. That was deep to me as a man. That was deep to me. Okay. And so I appreciate comments like that, man. It makes me keep going. I'm about to keep pumping these videos out. I'm about to keep trying to hear from on high. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to keep dropping this fire. You know what I'm saying? When I hear stuff like that, I'm in the game. You got me in the game, bro. I appreciate the encouragement. All right. And people who are winning for the first time. Oh man, this is where it's at, right? This is where it's at. Increase on the sudden with JD is where it's at. We going down. It's going down in 2024. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kicking it now. Let me go and let y'all go. I ain't trying to waste your time. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I just got a moment of gratitude right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to you guys. I'm grateful to Yahuwah for blessing us with the knowledge to get wealth. You know, I'm grateful that I found price action trading. I'm grateful that I can read a price chart. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I can walk into any market and create a system. You know, I'm grateful. I'm sorry. This video done went left. I done went way left, y'all. Hey, but this is me though, right? This is me. This is how I build systems. I did teach you how to build a system in this video. You know what I'm saying? I did do that. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm losing some of y'all right now with my gratefulness. I did show you how to build a system though. I didn't bait and switch you. You need strategy, you need risk, you need frequency. And then you build yourself a system. And then, you know what? Let me get back on track. Then follow your rules, right? It doesn't matter. I mean, all this stuff we've talked about today, it doesn't matter if you don't follow your rules, right? All the stuff, nothing matters if I go out here and start risking 20 or 30 points, you know what I'm saying? Nothing matters if I start moving my stop, right? Nothing matters if I don't take, you know what I'm saying, price action entries. I just start taking any big, you see what I'm saying? You can always sabotage yourself. Don't sabotage yourself. None of this stuff matters if you don't follow the rules you create for your system, okay? Follow your trading rules at all times, and you'll come out a lot better, because none of this stuff matters if you don't have discipline, you don't follow your trading rules. All right. So that is it. I'm signing off with that. I'm gonna show you a little trade example, right, of the futures market. And again, I'm expecting a 80+ win percentage in the micro E-minis. You taking the sweet spot trade, taking solid price action entries, risking 10 points to go for 20. Here's another thing. Man, I just can't let this video end. Here's another thing that I like about the futures market. We ain't gonna be talking about dollars, okay? Don't be looking to see how much I made and all that. This is a different ball game, all right? We're gonna be talking points, all right? And that really helps when you disconnect from the cash, right? When you disconnect from how much money you're actually trying to make, it really helps. We're going to be looking at points, right? We're gonna be trying to get 20 points. That's a win. 10 points is a loss. 20 points is a win. That's how we're gonna achieve our 1 to 2. All right. So just so you know, going forward, when you hear me talking about futures, I'm gonna be talking about points. I'm gonna be saying how much money actually was made. Because here's the thing. Oh, I just remember something. Remember something real important. Man, I just remember something real important. Here's the other thing. Here's the other benefit of the futures market, right? Because hey, that $5, if you like me, initially that $5 might not have tickled your fancy. Okay, I get that, I understand that. But here's the thing, right? The thing that is so great about the futures market in general, no matter which contract you're trading, is this. Let's say we do our testing, we take our 40 trades, we're winning at 80%. All right, we're taking we've been doing nothing but taking second entry longs. No, scratch that. We've been doing nothing but taking sweet spot trades that probably have second entry longs in them. And we've been hitting the 20 points. Here's the thing. To scale up, you don't have to take more trades. You buy more contracts. So if we were at 2 contracts, every point would be worth $10. If we was at 3 contracts, every point would be worth $15. If we was at 4 contracts, every point would be worth $20. Are you picking up what I'm putting down now? So once we prove that the strategy works, to scale up, all you have to do is add another contract. You don't have to take more trades. See what I mean? If you have a trade that's working, that's winning at 80%, all you got to do is add another contract. So let's say you started $1,000, right? You're doing 1 contract. You started $1,000. You grow. You risking 50 to make 100. You know what I'm saying? You get your 10 wins. You get your 10 net wins, and now your account is at 2,000. Guess what? All you have to do is keep taking the same exact trade, but just add another contract. See what I'm saying? And now you're risking $100 to make 200. See what I'm saying? And then let's say you get your account up, you do that, and now you up to 3,000, right? Then you take the exact same trade, but all you do is you add another contract. All right. So now, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? So now you're risking what, $150 to make $300. See what I mean? Now you get up to $4,000 account. Guess what? You take the exact same trade, but what you do, you add another contract. So do you see in the futures market for the small trader, so for somebody who needs to start with $100, $200, $500, $1,000, you can start with a much smaller account, take the sweet spot trade, start making money. As your account grows, to scale up, you just add another contract. And I mean, to add another contract is easy. I'm talking about you just press a button and say, instead of 1 contract, do 2. I mean, to scale your business, to scale your trade and futures business, it's simple. Okay, you don't have to take more trades. Like in binary options, you got to take the payoff is, you're risking $100 to make $92. So you have to take enough trades to be making money. Here we can take the exact same amount of trades that if you take 2 trades a day, you can take 2 trades a day forever, right? But one day you may be at 15 contracts. One day you may be at 20 contracts. One day you may be at 50 contracts. See what I'm saying? So you can scale up and make so much more money safely. Let me say that again. You can scale up safely as your account grows by doing the exact same thing, taking the exact same sweet spot trade that wins at 80-90%. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak this into existence, that the sweet spot trade is gonna win at 80-90% when we hit this futures market, right? When that's happening, to scale the business, all you gotta do is add a contract. All you gotta do is add a contract. I mean, so for all the small traders out there, you know, all the small retail traders that, you know, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, I'm showing you the blueprint right now. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to be able to take a small amount of money, take this sweet spots trade, and scale your business in the futures market. And we going to do it right here live on this channel. And it's going to be a glorious thing. All right. So I'm wrapping it up now. Now I can wrap it up. That should do it. That should do it. We're gonna do this in the futures market, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be enjoyable. We ain't gonna be all stressed out. You're gonna be moving out of risk right away. You know, man, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, me and wifey, we're so excited. We're so excited. All right, so hey, again, another great time to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you. I know I was all over the place on this one. Hey, it's Monday. Let's get the week started right? Had to cover a lot of stuff. But build yourself a system by having a strategy, knowing your risk, knowing how many trades you're going to take, have a complete system, have complete goals, right? And then you can start to be profitable in these markets, all right? So yes, let's get into the little short example here of a futures trade, and I'm going to see you on Wednesday. Please come back, all right? So signing off with that, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So sweet spot trade meet futures. Futures meet sweet spot trade. So this is a futures chart that you are looking at right here. This is the micro ES. And so we have it marked up. You know, this is our sweet spot entry box down here. This would be our safe area. We can see this run up, went into a range. We got a trend down, trend break, retest now. It's in place, but we wanted to hit this box. We want prices to come down to this box. Then we'll have an entry. And so we are now testing our sweet spot trade in the futures market. You know, I learned price action in the futures market. But since I've been gone, you know, we have created a wonderful trade that is working in the Forex. It's been working in binary options. And so it's time to bring it back to the futures market also. And so that's what we're doing. The market just opened up at 9:30. And so hopefully we can get a quick push down into this area to take a buy trade. All right, so we'll come back if it triggers. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So we got the low push up, higher low entry, and we were up 3 points. We moved in to break even. So, you know, we're out of risk on this trade. This is just basic price action trading in the futures market. And our target is up here. Target is actually like 20 points away. So if we were to make it, this would be a great trade. So we'll see what happens.
Stop filled.
Well, that didn't take long. Okay, so now this thing may push on down to our original target down here. See if we can break out of this range. It's been ranging. Look at the EMA, it's moving like a roller coaster. So we'll see. And here we got our classic, put it over. Push down, first entry push down, second entry long. We'll see if we make it. So we are up 15 points. The target is right there. Let's see, 18. What did I get in at? Got in at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Think I lock in 22.75. Down, boom, right there. So we got 5 points locked in, right? Yeah. So I really should lock in 10 actually. 27.75. We may bounce right here. We could easily bounce right here. I mean, the target is right here, so I hate to miss that target and turn all the way back down. There we go. So that's just good price action trading right there. I mean, we hit bounced hard off of the top of this range that we're clearly in. So, you know, hey, better safe than sorry. And look how it's pulling back. Great call. Great call. But there you go. I mean, we took a push down, first entry push down, second entry long. Then the higher low came right behind it, and that was a beautiful price action trade in the futures market. And that puppy was, yeah, I locked up 11 points. It was 11-point grab. That's a pretty good profit in the futures market. And so, hey, futures market, we back. We got the sweet spot trade on our side, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We back.
We would like to thank you for tuning in to another Increase episode with JD. If you want to learn how to price action trade, please visit www.jdhyder.com and you will find his brand new course, IOTS, Price Action Trading System. We thank you again, and as always, we wish you increase on the sudden.